Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the North Texas Mean Green. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. So North Texas's offense comes on the field first today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. And I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
It's a quick grab. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it, offense.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Runner takes the toss. Runs to his left. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary and potentially a big play. Read option, the quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
Stiff arms the man. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Running back carry. He's back at the 26. Brings up second down. Got it.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get...
And he's got it. Touchdown, North Texas. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lawrence. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Hurricanes offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Makes the catch downfield. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Hurricanes will have to hunt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, we're going to throw. A misfire in the pass as time in the period runs out. And it's North Texas on top so far, Kirk. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Back in motion now. A change of direction. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that. And a good job of blocking.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Gets the first and still running. Touchdown, Mean Green. No chance to catch it. So the offense clicking now, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
14, Miami, 0.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
First down here for this offense. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen.
Oh, the pass is picked off. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the ball is hauled in. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can you keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. He pulls it in for a big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the move, looking deep. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quick completion to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. The coach elects to send out the field goal unit. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, North Texas.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? On first down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. And the field goal is good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the second half is a handoff. Finds room at the 30. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play.
On the junior, gets home making a sack there.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
First and goal, handoff. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up with run support.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he'll be brought down.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is four-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown for the U. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had us settled for 3 last time. The first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Smith. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Jukes to get past a man. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loses 3. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. They'll pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down.
Let's go.
And the quarterback dropping back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff in a single back formation. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. And this is an ugly shank. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And it's North Texas on top so far, Kirk. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wide out. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Grab made by the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume. Just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground.
And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about.
Hold, offense.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Here's that defense shifting again. Coming up, second down and goal. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And the stop made just short of the goal line. They'll put it at the 2. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line. So off the solid gain on the ground, they go back to the passing game, but give up the sack that time.
Boy, what a big difference, Chris, between the run blocking we saw in the previous play where they got big yards, and here in pass pro, they just get overwhelmed by this defense. Great job of applying the pressure to bring that quarterback down for the sack.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, North Texas.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here. Just playing for pride at this point. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Important second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Canes with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. Second down now after the sack. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks. And the Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Press coverage now from these DBs. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the point...
Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 50. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Tackle made quickly at the 9, but now it's 1st and goal. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone. 2nd and goal for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. Intercepted in the end zone. Past the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Mean Green. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Wow, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This this defender makes this interception, Chris, sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handing off on the draw play. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And they wrap him up and bring him down on what is the final play of the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance.